What's the most unforgivable thing a nurse ever did? I was 16, just sitting in history class when the worst headache of my life hit me like a truck. I raised my hand, told my teacher I needed the nurse, and I remember how the hallway lights seemed way too bright as I walked down to the office. The school nurse barely looked up from her computer when I came in. I told her my head was killing me, that it felt different than normal headaches, like something was exploding behind my eye. She just sighed and asked if I'd been drinking enough water. "You're probably dehydrated," she said, handing me a tiny paper cup. "Drink this and lie down for 20 minutes. I bet you're just stressed about that math test everyone's talking about." When I tried to stand up after drinking the water, the whole room tilted sideways. I grabbed the edge of the desk so I wouldn't fall, and I remember saying, "Something's really wrong." But she just checked her watch and told me I couldn't miss another class without a doctor's note. My vision was getting blurry on one side, and I was having trouble forming sentences right. I called my mom from the nurse's office phone, but my words came out all jumbled. The nurse took the phone from my hand, told my mom I was being dramatic, and that I should just go back to class. As I tried to leave, I threw up all over the floor. Instead of being concerned, she rolled her eyes and said, "Now I have to clean this up." She handed me paper towels to help, but I couldn't even coordinate my hands to grab them. My mom showed up anyway, took one look at me, and her face went white. She started yelling about my dilated pupil and how I couldn't even walk straight. The nurse kept insisting it was probably just a migraine or anxiety, and suggested we go home and take some Tylenol. In the car, I started having seizures. My mom drove straight to the ER where they rushed me in for a CT scan. Turns out I had a brain aneurysm that was actively bleeding. The doctor said if we'd waited even an hour longer to come in, I wouldn't have made it. After emergency surgery, the neurosurgeon came to talk to my mom. He asked exactly when my symptoms started and who we'd talk to. When my mom mentioned the school nurse, he got really quiet, then said, "That nurse should never work with children again. These symptoms aren't subtle. They're the textbook warning signs we literally teach in basic first aid." 3 brain surgeries later, I still have some issues with my left side. Every time I struggle to pick something up or forget a word, I think about how that nurse looked me in the face as my brain was literally bleeding and told me to drink water and get over it, all because she thought teenagers were just dramatic and didn't want to do paperwork. Oh, and the best part? She sent my mom a get well card that said, "Hope you're feeling better. Sometimes anxiety can feel just like real medical problems." My mom framed it and gave it to our lawyer.